This is the organizer system. The exact service record of each car is transferred from this memo pad that the man who lubricates the car fills out to this record card. See, he has tabbed this one so that on the 15th of the month, one of these reminder postcards will be sent out. If the customer fails to come in, then this second card will be sent out. Here's a combination worksheet, record card, and follow-up reminder. First, you write the customer's name and address here, which automatically addresses the reminder card. Check the work ordered, and when it is done, tear off the original for your file. Give this duplicate to the owner. Put the reminder card back into the organizer system, and you're all set for another mailing. Pretty smart, eh? This is the master lubrication guide that gives every lubrication detail about every car on the road. Here is a duplicate for carrying in the pocket. Here are some more reminder follow-ups. Dashboard reminder tag, a door jamb plate, and oil change bell. Some customers prefer one to the others. Here's this dealer's own newspaper that Pennzoil prepares for him. Here are some postcards that he sends out to a general list of prospects to get them in for the first time. This special lubrication sheet is sent to all Pennzoil dealers with the crankcase, which is a newspaper full of selling ideas. What I've shown you is only a small part of the large number of helps and merchandising plans that we offer our dealers. What say we go back to the office?
Well, you certainly give the Pennzoil dealers plenty to work with, there's no question about that. But I'm getting my share of the business.
I'm not trying to pry, but what is your gallonage?
15,000 gallons of gas and 325 gallons of motor oil every month. And that's a pretty good business for me.
Well, let's check up and see if you really are getting your share. You said 15,000 of gas and 325 of oil. Let's see how you stack up with the average. Here we are. There are 35,888 cars right in this territory from actual registration figures. Figuring that each car uses 500 gallons a year, and that's low because in 1934 the average car was closer to 700 gallons, but we'll take 500. That means 17,944,000 gallons of gas a year in this territory. Dividing this by the 75 dealers here gives each of you a monthly average of 19,937 gallons. In a year, the average car uses 15 gallons of oil, a total of 538,320 gallons right here every year, which divided among you dealers gives each a monthly average of 598 gallons. Then figure 20 pounds of lubricants per year per car, counting gear oil changes and everything, and that gives a conservative figure of 717,760 pounds of lubricants, or 957 pounds per month per dealer.
Yes, but I wanted
Dick, this looks bad. In spite of the fact that there are only 75 dealers here, an average of 478 cars per dealer when the national average is only 83, you aren't getting your share of the business. You're about 5,000 gallons of gasoline and 300 gallons of oil below the monthly average. And you ought to be selling as much lubrication a month as you are now selling in 2 or 3 years. And mind you, the kind of customers that Pennzoil can get you will not only boost your gas and oil figures, but they will buy an average of $24 worth of tires, batteries, and accessories every year.
You mean those other birds are getting business that belongs to me?
Only about $4,000 or $5,000 gross a year, that's all.
Mr. Gates, you wouldn't kid me. Your figures are right.
I'll show you how right they are. What's your oil and lubricant inventory average?
Oh, about $300 a month in and month out. But you see, I have to carry quite a number of different brands, because some people won't take certain kinds.
And you have a gross profit of between $2,300 and $2,600 a year on oils and lubricants, don't you? In other words, you sell your complete stock about 7 times a year and make a certain amount of money each time.
Yes, that's right.
It isn't enough. That Pennzoil dealer we visited has invested in oils and lubricants only $220, about 1/3 less than you. But he's making $4,500 gross profit a year. That means that he's selling that $220 stock 20 times a year to your 7 times, because anybody will accept Pennzoil. He turns his stock into money faster. That's the difference between an unknown oil and Pennzoil. You know, I'm confident that you can do the same thing.
I don't think so, Mr. Gates. That fellow's a pretty fast talker. I'm just a pump twister, not a salesman.
It's the easiest thing in the world for a man to be a good salesman if he uses the things he's got to work with. For instance, that Penn's tester changed a 1-quart sale into a 6-quart sale. The disc chart and a good service job establish confidence. And 30 days from now, that driver is going to get a postcard reminder that his car needs servicing. He'll be back. He won't want to go anywhere else. That's why this dealer has the volume he has. He changed one-time customers into a steady, permanent income. And every other alert Pennzoil dealer can do the same thing. You now have the opportunity to sell new Pennzoil and a complete line of lubricants that, 1, advertised through an imposing list of national magazines and other important mediums, and have been for many years. 3, are supported at the point of sale by dealer helps that have proved themselves highly productive of sales for the dealer who will help himself. 4, and the biggest thing perhaps, is the fact that for a minimum investment, you'll get the biggest return on your money. What do you say, Dick? If you'll sign right now for your first order of new Pennzoil, you're going to go farther in business success, you're going to get there faster, and your investment is going to be safer.
When can you get some new Pennzoil out to me?
Dick, it's already halfway there.